All right, have you ever wished that you could control the intensity of your favorite fragrance? Maybe one day you wish it was a little more toned down, or maybe other days you wish it was a little more expressive or more bold. Well, guess what? You can. This particular fragrance house has created something that I think is absolutely brilliant, and I cannot wait to share this with you. And I'm also doing a giveaway. So if you love giveaways and you want to know about this fragrance house where you can control the intensity, definitely keep watching. Hey everyone, welcome back to Sasha Scents. My name is Sasha. On this channel, I do fragrance reviews. So if you enjoy that type of content, I hope you'll take a minute to subscribe, hit that bell, and then you know each time I upload a new fragrance review. Plus, I would love to have you as part of this fragrance family. I love interacting with you guys, so that would be awesome. I was talking about a fragrance house where you could literally control the intensity of your fragrance. I am talking about Commodity Scent Space. Now, Commodity Scent Space is a unisex fragrance house that's created to give you greater control over the intensity and projection of your scent and who else gets to experience your fragrance. There are 6 of your favorite fragrances with 3 different scent strengths, totaling 18 fragrances. There's the Personal, Expressive, and Bold. Now, the Personal collection, this is for those who prefer a more subtle, intimate fragrance that will be noticed by just yourself and maybe a few close to you. There's the Expressive collection. This is considered by many to be the perfect balance of longevity and projection. You'll make a statement without being overpowering to any other space. It will be noticed not only by you, but many nearby you. Then there's the Bold collection. These are infused with exotic notes and amplified with renditions of their expressive counterparts. It's been designed for those intent on making their presence known. They are for you and everyone else. Commodity Scent Space is now available at Sephora, which is fantastic. You can get all these discovery sets, the fragrances, and so there is definitely something for everyone. And I also love the fact that these are listed as Clean Beauty by Sephora. They have all these different discovery sets. And like I mentioned, I'm also going to be doing a giveaway. So I have one for one lucky winner, and how to win that I will explain a little later on in the video. So without further ado, let's get into this video. Now, I received this Scent Space Discovery Set with 6 of their fragrances. It has 2 scents from the Personal Scent Space, 2 from the Expressive Scent Space, and 2 from the Bold Scent Space. And so I really loved navigating through these fragrances. And I even ended up picking out a full bottle, and I cannot wait to show you which bottle I got. But I want to mention, on Commodity's website is so easy to navigate through. For example, maybe you're interested in the fragrance paper. You click on the fragrance paper, and then on the top, it shows the 3 different strengths. There's the Personal, the Expressive, and the Bold. And when you click the Expressive, you scroll down, it shows you what notes are in there. I think it's just very, very well done. And it makes it very, very easy to navigate through their site. So I'm going to put a link to them in the description box. But let's get right on into this review. Now, the first one I'm going to share with you is the book Personal. So I'm going to go ahead and open this up. I'm going to go through the first one, which is book Personal. I'm going to talk about how it smells, the notes. And then I don't have the Expressive version or the Bold version of book, but I'll let you know what the notes are just briefly so you get an idea of the differences and the fragrances, if that makes sense. All right, so as I mentioned, we're going to talk about book Personal. And I really like this fragrance. This one definitely catches my eye, and I was kind of kicking myself like, maybe I should have gotten a full bottle of this one because it's so nice. I have a feeling I'm going to get a lot of full bottles on these fragrances. These are really, really nice. But Book Personal is a soft, aromatic, woody scent that reads a lot closer to the skin. The first thing you're going to notice is bergamot and some black tea. And then there's some cedarwood, some skin musk, as well as amyris. And then finally, you're getting into the dry down where you're going to notice some sandalwood. Now, this has some hints of the citrus with a slight spiciness to it. I also notice this really rich woodiness that stands out to me. It has kind of this crispness to it. It's like crisp, like brand new pages of a book, if that makes sense. Now, the longevity on this is about 4 to 6 hours on my skin. Like I said, this does fit a lot closer to your skin. That's why it's on the personal intensity level, because it is going to be closer to you. This is great if you have a job that maybe you have to work around a lot of people and those people don't necessarily want to smell your perfume unless they're really close to you. That's what you're going to get with the personal level, which is perfect for like nurses, if you work in a, tight space in an office. So that's something to consider. I really do like how this smells. So let's talk about Book Expressive. Now that's a crisp, woody fragrance. It's a bit warmer, it's inviting, it's richer, it's deeper, and it has a little more dryness to it than the original. And the first thing you're going to notice is some eucalyptus, some bergamot and violet, and then some cedarwood and sandalwood, as well as amyris. And then finally in the dry down, you're going to get some musk, amber, and vetiver. Now, Book Bold is different. This is going to be a little bit more smoky, a little more woody. It makes a striking signature scent. It has this stronger, drier woodiness to it that is going to be a lot more dense. In the opening, the first thing you're going to notice is eucalyptus and violet, and then you're getting some cedarwood, some sandalwood, and finally some velvet, some musk, and smoke. All right, so let's go on to the next fragrance that I do have in front of me, and that is the Paper, and that is the Personal, which is also really nice. Oh, this is really nice. It has a very bright opening to it. This is a sweet amber that really comes alive on your skin. The first thing you're going to notice in the opening is the ISO E Super, and then you're getting the skin musk, and then finally you're getting an amber. This is a very clean, woody, molecular type of fragrance that is light and airy and has a very slight smokiness to it. It's very, very slight, very nice fragrance. This makes a beautiful signature scent. You can wear this one year round. Again, for tight spaces, if you're working in the medical field, this is another really nice fragrance. I find this one to be just lovely. It's right down the middle. It's perfect for men, women. Most of these are right down the middle. I think there's maybe one in here or two that lean slightly masculine, but when I get to those, I'll let you know what they are. But these are really, really nice. Great unisex fragrances. All right, so the next level is Paper Expressive. This is the one that is that cult classic. It's brought back to life from the archives. The first thing you'll notice with that is the ISO E Super, and then you're going to get some cedarwood and finally some sandalwood. This one is slightly sweeter with hints of some spiciness. All around really, really nice. And then you've got the Paper Bold, which is more earthy and robust. There's notes of vetiver and some wet woods. It opens with the ISO E Super, and then you're getting some cedarwood and vetiver and finally some sandalwood. This version is richer, it's refreshing, and if you like Suntel 33, then you'll definitely like this version of Paper. All right, next we're moving into the Gold Expressive, which I really like a lot. Another one that I would love to have. All right, so the Gold Expressive is rich, it's decadent, it has this warm gourmand kind of vibe to it. It's loaded with this like molten amber and creamy sandalwood as well as vanilla. The first thing you're going to notice with this is juniper berries and then this creamy, rich musk, like that skin scent. And then you're getting some vanilla and amber, which are two of my absolutely favorite notes. And then finally, you're getting some sandalwood and benzoin in the dry down. This fragrance is powdery with a lovely amber and vanilla. It has this gorgeous sweet creaminess to it that I think is absolutely outstanding. This is one of those fragrances that's perfect for the fall, winter, early parts of spring, maybe the evening. It just is very decadent. It's very inviting. It's warm. It's rich. Longevity wise, I get about 6 hours on my skin, a little bit longer on the clothes, projects very, very well. People nearby are going to get wafts of this. It leaves a gorgeous trail, all around really nice fragrance. And then we're going to talk about the other version of this, which is the Gold Personal, which is a little bit more of a delicate vanilla, which is based on more of like a airiness, a softness, a slight creaminess. It definitely catches the skin with a barely there kind of glimmer to it. The opening has that ISO E Super, and then you're getting vanilla. And then finally in the base, the dry down, you're getting this amber and sandalwood. This smells absolutely delicious and will cause people to do a double take. Then we're going to talk about Gold Bold, which is the strongest version. This fragrance drips with spices, leaving behind an intoxicating trail of smoke, heat, and admiration. In the opening, you're getting some saffron, some oak moss, and then you're getting some vanilla. Finally, in the dry down, you get some patchouli and nutmeg. This opens a little bit more spicy, a little more seductive, making it great for those date nights, especially if you want to leave a lasting impression. All right, next, we're going to talk about Milk Expressive, which is a really nice fragrance as well. Okay, so Milk Expressive is a creamy and calming scent. It's perfect to start your day. The first thing you're going to notice in the opening is a cold milk accord that's a little bit sweet. And then you're getting some roasted sesame with some warm marshmallows. So it's very fluffy, very sweet, very inviting. And then finally in the dry down, you're getting some mahogany wood, tonka bean, and benzoin. This one is a little less sweet and a little bit more musky. It's just awesome. I love this one. It smells absolutely incredible. But it does last a long time on my skin. It projects really well. You're going to get a lot of people around you noticing this fragrance. You're going to get asked, what are you wearing? It just smells really, really good. It's just one of those fragrances, when someone's wearing this, you just want to hug them, and then you have their lingering scent with you and you just think about them. That's what I get with this particular fragrance. And then we're going to talk about the bottle that I picked out. And I picked out Milk Bold. I went with Bold because I love my fragrances loud. I'm more, I think, of an introvert. I can be an extrovert, so I like my fragrances to do the talking for me. Went with the Milk Bold. And I like on the side here, the middle one is supposed to be you, and all the gold dots or copper dots around there, all the people that can smell this particular fragrance. So it really kind of like stands out. It's very bold and does the talking for you. So the packaging, and then you'll notice this really nice black box. It says commodity. And then when you open that, inside, you have the little card. Talks about milk on the back. It has all the notes in there. And then the bottle itself is really nice. I think this is really classy looking. Let's move some of the stuff out of the way. And this is what the bottle looks like. Really, really nice. Let's talk about this. I've been wearing this one a lot. I'm actually going to spray myself again. I have it on right now. All right, so it is very bold. And as I spray away, but it smells so good. It's like this smoky, sweet, and inviting type of fragrance that you can wear with confidence. The first thing you're going to notice in the opening is like a cashmere wood. There's some skin musk, and then you're getting some tonka bean and some marshmallow. And I absolutely love the marshmallow in here. It's just very fluffy, soft, and yet sweet and inviting. And then in the base, you're getting some amber and firewood accord. This is a rich and smoky fragrance that is literally intoxicating. It smells warm, inviting. It's extremely cozy and welcoming. So this is great if you're going to a nice dinner somewhere and you're dressed up. It's just perfect. Longevity wise, I get 6+ hours on my skin, projects nicely, great fragrance. absolutely love the Milk Bold. Let's talk about Milk Personal. This is the softer of the three. This is as light as a feather, which is sweet and caressing. It sits closer to the skin. First thing you're going to notice in the opening is skin musk and then cashmere woods. Then you're going to notice some amber, some marshmallow, and finally in the dry down, some mahogany wood and white cedar. So very nice. Now we're going to talk about Velvet Bold. Now, this is another one that I really, really wish I would have gotten a full bottle of. Just because of the smokiness in here, I find it just, oh my gosh, fantastic. My voice. Anyway, this is a rich, opulent, ambery blend that is overindulgent when it meets the skin. The first thing you're going to notice with this is a crisp amber and some saffron. So if you enjoy saffron, oh, you're going to love it. It really does shine through in this fragrance. And then you're getting some roasted almonds, some labdanum, and finally in the dry down, you're getting some patchouli as well as smoke. This is a fragrance to wear when you want to go out on the town and you want to feel and smell absolutely amazing. You're going to feel confident. It's just an all around fabulous fragrance. It lasts a very, very long time on my skin. 6+ hours, projects beautifully. This is one of those fragrances that will enter a room before you do, and it will be the last to leave. People will know that you've been somewhere just by this smell. Now, let's talk about the other versions. The Velvet Personal. This is an unexpectedly delicate and smoky fragrance that becomes indulgent when it meets your skin. The first thing you'll notice in that one is the clove bud. And then in the heart is the vanilla and rose petals. And then finally in the dry down, you have this skin musk, which is really, really nice. It's soft. It's a powdery fragrance that's slightly sweet with some hints of spiciness. Now let's talk about Velvet Expressive. This is more on the mysterious side. It's elegant. It evokes the pure indulgence of a soft texture meeting bare skin. The first thing you're going to notice is some white birch and coconut water. That one sounds lovely. And then you're getting some vanilla and amber. And then finally in the dry down, you're getting some roasted almonds and some rose petals. It's all around really, really nice, very noticeable type of fragrance. All right. And then the last fragrance in this collection, we're going to be talking about Moss Bold. And this one to me smells incredibly sexy. It is a little bit more on the masculine side, although a woman could totally pull this one off. Oh, I can smell it right now. It's just incredible. It's very fresh, very bright, clean, crisp. It's filled with a lot of green and citrus notes as well. It has some juniper berry, which makes this lean a little bit more masculine. As I mentioned in the opening, you're getting that bergamot, you're getting that juniper berry, and then in the heart, you're getting elemis and petitgrain. And then finally in the base is some patchouli and oak moss. This projects extremely well. It lasts forever. This is great if you're going out on the town. Like I said, this, in my opinion, does lean a little bit more masculine. I can see a guy wearing this. He's going to leave a lasting impression with ladies, or a strong lady who's very outgoing, has a strong personality, could definitely wear this one as well. I think it's a fantastic fragrance. Let's talk about the other variations of this. You've got Moss Personal, which is vibrant and refreshing. It's a bit softer. It's more reminiscent of like a breath of fresh air. The first thing you'll notice with that one is the bergamot and ISO E Super. And then you'll get some skin musk. And then finally in the base, you have the petitgrain. And it's one of those fragrances that is bright, fresh, and soft. Then you have Moss Expressive, which is reminiscent of walking in the wood at dawn. The first thing you're going to notice with that one is some grapefruit, some bergamot, and then the petitgrain, as well as some orange blossom. And then finally in the dry down is that cedar wood and oak moss. This has a very bright opening, and it does have a lot of that orange. So if you enjoy that orange note, then definitely this would be something that you would enjoy. Now, I really do hope that you enjoyed my little review of these fragrances. I'm super excited about them. As I mentioned, there's a few in here that I need a full bottle of. I really, really do. And I also mentioned the giveaway for this Scent Space Edit. It's got 6 fragrances in there. Again, 2 from the Personal, 2 from the Expressive, and 2 from the Bold. So you can kind of see what works for you. If you're interested in this, you have to be in the United States. Please comment down below that you're interested in winning this, and I will pick one lucky winner, and I will reach out to you directly. So again, you need to be in the United States. I'm so sorry for my international friends. I apologize. So US only. Good luck. Let me know if you want to win this. I think you guys are going to love this. Again, they're in Sephora. Check them out. I'm going to put a link in the description box to Commodity's site so that you can kind of play around in there and look at all of the different variations of your favorite fragrances. So again, thank you so much. I really enjoyed sharing these with you. I hope you have an outstanding day, and I'll see you again real soon.